Quality Assured Films.
Let's move on to the next year in this decade that was.
Let's do it.
2016.
2016, of course, being the start of Hell World.
Yes. Yes. Orange Man.
A lot of this stuff I saw after the fact. I don't think we talked about as many on the show. For example, the movie Moonlight from 2016. Really good. I don't think I saw it as it came out.
A long time, try not to remember. Try to forget all those times.
At some point, you gotta decide for yourself who you're gonna be. Can't let nobody make that decision for you.
It was a movie that, you know, I watched it because it was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Picture. It's a movie about a person of color coming to terms with their sexuality. I felt like, well, this would be a good movie for me to watch to get to like see what someone with that perspective has to offer in their telling their story.
Yeah.
I think it was important in that a movie about that subject could break through to the mass audience. But, you know, as a movie, it's a very personal story.
Okay.
So it's not, you know, it's not like a big bombastic...
Like huge blockbuster.
Yeah, no.
CGI.
No, not at all.
Right.
Like, the most tense thing that happens is, like, two people sit on a beach next to each other.
Oh, damn.
You know, and it's like... But it's like the context of that series of events is what makes it interesting to watch. I definitely recommend a watch for those reasons. Moonlight.
I ain't seen you in like a decade. It's not what I expected.
What did you expect?
Quality approved.
2016 brought back the fear of sharks for me. Yes, not since Jaws or... well, I guess Jaws. That's about it. Not since that movie has there been something that scared the shit out of me of wanting to go back in the water, and this was Blake Lively in The Shallow.
Oh,
I'm sorry, The Shallows. The Shallow. It's an isolated film where she's like pretty much stuck on a rock most of the movie, and there's a shark that's just fucking terrorizing her that will not let her off this rock. It is worth watching. It is worth seeing what she goes through.
I don't believe you.
It is insane.
Why should I watch this movie, John?
Because you will want to fucking... It's the movies where you're like, yeah! After going through so much shit, without spoiling anything, to be able to fucking rise up. It's one of those movies where you're just like... It shows how humans can fucking rock shit against sharks. So check it out.
Okay.
The Shallows.
Quality approved.
2016, another one I saw after the fact. Perfect plane movie. Arrival.
Oh, Amy Adams.
Yes.
I still have not seen it.
The premise of the movie is that aliens show up on Earth. They have a written language that we cannot decipher.
Okay.
And so she is brought in to decipher what they are saying.
Wow.
Obviously, a very well-made movie. I don't know if, like, everyone will like it. Your mileage may vary, is what I'm saying. But I really enjoyed that movie, and I am surprised I don't hear it talked about that often. It's definitely worth checking out, in my opinion. Arrival.
So how do we clarify their intentions?
I go back in.
Why does this feel worse?
Quality approved.
Keeping in vein with my year of terror, Don't Breathe.
I specifically did not see it because it seems horrifying.
It is. I don't know if you've ever seen the film The People Under the Stairs. It's from like the 80s, Wes Craven. Similar premise, meaning like, the kids sneak into a house. In this case, in the Wes Craven movie, it was like this fucking demented like landlord and mother that hid these kids under the stairs and shit, cut their tongues out. In this movie though, it's this blind dude. These kids are sneaking in, I think, to steal something. Like he has money or some sort of settlement, and they're about to run away and they want to get it. But it's one of those movies where the tension is just like, the guy's blind, but you're in his home, you're in his fucking territory, and he is just terrorizing you. Don't breathe. I'm not. Check it out.
Now you're gonna see what I see.
Quality approved.
As we've continued in living through the time since 2016, this movie probably doesn't hold up as well as it did when it came out, because it's in the vein of a feel-good, we all did it and defeated racism kind of fucking, what's that fucking movie? Green Book style of like bullshit.
Yep.
But the reason I liked it is because it clued me in to a story that I did not previously know about the women that worked on the Apollo 11 mission. The movie is called Hidden Figures.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine, we all gonna end up unemployed riding around in this pile of junk.
You're welcome to walk the 16 miles.
Or sit in the back of the bus.
Kiss me up.
You have identification on?
We're just on our way to work at NASA, sir.
I had no idea they hired.
There are quite a few women working in the space program.
Taraji P. Henson was kind of the star of the movie. The real-life person she is portraying is Katherine G. Johnson, who, R.I.P., recently passed away in February. It kind of deals a little bit with the reality of like how they, as people of color, especially women of color, were treated at the time in the 60s. It has kind of this white savior narrative with Kevin Costner, where he's like, I did it.
I guess I saved the day.
Racism is over now. There was investigative work that happened, and a book was published by the same name, which is what the movie's based on.
Oh, okay.
To bring these names to light, because they played such a pivotal role and were never really honored in their time for their contribution.
Wow.
So that kind of all that around the movie kind of raised it above maybe its actual contents, but
yeah, that sounds great.
yeah, Hidden Figures.
Let me ask you, if you were a white male, would you wish to be an engineer?
I wouldn't have to. I'd already be one.
Quality approved.
Back when we were talking about 2015, I mentioned that I'm a huge fan of stop motion films. This one is for the kids. This one, it was Kubo and the Two Strings.
I love this movie.
Fantastic.
Also on my list.
My name is Kubo. I look after my mother mostly. What was father like?
He was just like you. Strong and so handsome.
Ugh, mother. I use magic to tell stories. If you must blink, do it now. About epic battles, warriors and monsters.
It's like a feudal Japan samurai movie told with like bookends as a flashback. Of Kubo, who is set out on a quest.
You must find your father's armor. It's your only chance.
And the thing that is mind-boggling about this movie is that there are shots in this that you think this must be CGI. Specifically, there's a fight with a giant skeleton.
Yes.
And that shit hurts my brain. The movie is like a great example of a reason to use this technology to make your movie, because you can do these kinds of things that a live action or a CGI or animation, you couldn't get it to look like this in any other medium. Watching the behind the scenes is even more impressive somehow. Like, usually I don't like to watch the behind the scenes because sometimes it ruins it for me.
Yeah, you get to see all like the whole world they built, and like you said, the skeleton scene. Looking at that with the big model. Oh.
It's insane! And then this is stop motion where they're moving something an inch and clicking a frame of picture.
It's insane.
Oh my goodness.
Kubo and the Two Strings. Check it out.
No. Yes.
I was surprised by this one because I didn't think it was going to be much. I knew it was kind of in the same universe as Cloverfield, but it was 10 Cloverfield Lane. It was with Mary Elizabeth Winstead and John fucking...
Goodman.
I almost said Travolta. John Goodman, man. I never expected him to be scary, but the whole film, it takes place in this bunker where he's pretty much telling her that he's kidnapped. You can't go out there, there's aliens out there, and you don't really know. I mean, aside from the fact that the fucking movie is called 10 Cloverfield Lane, and you knew Cloverfield was a movie about aliens, you're kind of like, maybe he's telling the truth. It unfolds in a way and ends in a very fucked up way that is just amazing. It's worth the wait and the tension of John Travolta.
John Goodman.
Where are we?
Underneath my farmhouse.
Hey. Sorry about that.
What happened to your arm? Were you trying to escape?
I was trying to get in.
There's a woman. She wants me to let her in.
You can't tell her! You're going to get all the guilt!
Now that we're in 2020 and we know the Cloverfield universe was a complete crock of shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go on. What were you saying?
Check it out.
Quality approved.
2016 brought us Zootopia, which was a movie I was very hype about in 2016 after we saw it. We did a review on it in an old episode. All right, now let's talk about how great Zootopia was.
Yes.
What a great movie.
Disney does it again, man. They were on a roll.
There's a lot of stuff in it now that looking back on it is like, oh, they're cops, number one. Number two, at the time I was like, oh, it's so dope. It's Chinatown, but with animals for children.
Right.
Not really thinking about the implication that the world the movie presents to you is like, what if racism was true?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's really bad, actually.
ZPD's first rabbit officer, Judy Hopps.
You ready to make the world a better place?
Bad news in this city gripped by fear.
What can you tell us about the animals that went savage? Are we safe?
This is priority 1. Hopps, parking duty.
Sir, I'm not just some token bunny.
And it's like, what if super predators were real? Oh, fuck. Whoops, that's the movie we made. So that doesn't hold up anymore, unfortunately. I only wanted to talk about it because to show the difference in the person I am between now and 2016 when I could not say enough nice things about that movie.
Yeah. So Zootopia?
I think I have to strike it from the list. It the sloth DMV scene.
Oh my god.
It's still good. It's still good. Yeah. But I think I don't think the message of that movie holds up anymore. They want it to be about overcoming stereotypes, but then the actual text of the movie, what they present to you, completely goes against that. Most of the ones that I changed my mind on, I wouldn't have even brought up, or we cut them out or whatever, but I think it's worth mentioning just to kind of give myself a rebuttal, my past self.
Zootopia. My last one for 2016. This was, of course, a fantastic film. I guess it's Marvel, right? But not really in the Marvel universe because it was owned by Fox at the time.
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool.
What if I told you we can make you better? You're a fighter. We can give you abilities most men only dream of. Make you a superhero.
You just promise you'll do right by me, so I can do right by someone else.
And please don't make the super suit green or animated.
Ryan Reynolds is always green whenever he's in. I feel like it was a small story, wasn't it? It didn't really go far. But that was because of the budget. And that ended up working out. I mean, they even have the jokes and stuff about not having enough guns at the end of the movie for the big shootout or whatever. But
which was a real life limitation.
Yeah.
They literally did not have the budget to have a big shootout. And so in the movie, he leaves all his guns in the cab that drives away.
Right.
A great example of the limitation leading, what am I saying?
To hilarity.
But art having a limitation that led to more creative decision that resulted in a better movie.
Deadpool.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Quality approved.
Well, there you have it for 2016.
Let's move on to 2017.
This is Quality Assured Films.